Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another interview on MMA Unhinged. Today, I'm joined by Pavel Dailidko. An absolute pleasure. How are you, Pavel?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Even better to have you on, Pavel. I'm really looking forward to this fight, so I can't wait to speak about it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to obviously be on the show.
You will be there, yeah?
Yeah, unfortunately not. I would love to be there.
I saw you from France, in it, or English?
I'm English. I'm English. I wish I was French. I would
Oh,
have a much more beautiful accent.
no, because my manager said it's for French.
Oh no, sorry, I'm English. I'm
Oh,
purely English.
okay.
Yeah, if I would love to be French though, because I would have a beautiful accent and have good food.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
All right. First and foremost, we'll talk about the upcoming fight at hand against Salim El Ouassaidi. Another fight that you're ticking off in such a great promotion like Brave. I know they're having a co-promoted event with Brave and obviously Hexagon MMA.
Yeah,
How does it feel to be on another fantastic European show? This will be your third fight now on Brave. How does that feel?
it's good. It's good. It's very good. Yeah, it's something different. And it also when I was fighting in UK shows,
Yeah.
it was a bit lower. Yeah, lower. How to say? Um,
Regional.
high. It's a higher standard in it.
Yes. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say because you fought on Cage Steel, Almighty, and stuff like that. So I
Yeah,
would class them as, regional shows. Now you're fighting for a European show. So you're making your way up the ladder.
yeah. I'm feeling good in this federation.
Yeah, absolutely. And what they're doing for this event is fantastic. As I talked about earlier, Brave obviously co-promoting with Hexagon MMA.
Yeah,
I love it when they co-promote. We don't really see it that often in MMA. We don't really see two promotions come together and co-promote a show. It's fantastic. So how does that kind of feel to be a part of a show that we rarely see in MMA? We see it with Bellator and Ryzen.
yeah.
So how does that feel that you're getting two shows
Uh,
promoting you? That's more eyes on yourself. So that's
I
good.
actually, I actually didn't see anyone doing that. Just the
Hmm.
Bellator and I think the uh, Brave now in it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't see
absolutely.
another federation. They're not doing that.
Absolutely. I think it's a great, fantastic thing they're doing. I love it
Yeah,
because it's going to bring more eyes on yourself and the fight.
yeah,
So ultimately, you're going to get more exposure.
yeah. That's for sure. Yeah,
Absolutely. The fight versus Salim, it's a contrast between two different styles. Yourself, very powerful with devastating power. Salim, very patient on the feet, looking to back up his opponents, against the fence. Um, is that the fight that you are thinking Salim's going to bring? He's going to look to push up against the fence, make this fight a little bit dirty, and take it to the ground.
um, definitely. I think we think that he's gonna push. Yeah, but
Yes.
I don't think so. It's gonna happen because I can actually I can be on a back feet as well.
Mhm.
Back foot. Yeah, like with the Shamil. Yeah, that was the plan to be on a back foot first round, make him tired a little bit, defend the takedowns, and it was working. It was working, but unfortunately, that in the second round he called me with that hook. And with the Salim, I got the range actually, and there's not big weight different. I think he is around 112 in it, something like that. So uh, I can hear my voice. It's not comfortable. um,
Absolutely.
I did
I
only,
understand what you're saying. This is another fantastic matchup in your career. I'm very much looking forward to it. Salim is coming off the back of a fantastic win versus Bigfoot Silva, a legend inside MMA. I know Bigfoot Silva has passed his prime, should we say?
yeah,
Too many fights that he's had. How tough do you expect this fight to be against Salim?
um, it's it would be like it will be. There's two how to say uh, two choices will be like, or it's gonna be like very fast, or it's gonna be very long, or it's gonna be knockdown in first rounds, or it's gonna be all 3 rounds. There's one of them is gonna be there, but
Uh, mhm,
I don't think so.
absolutely.
I don't think so. It will be 3 rounds.
Absolutely. When obviously looking at your past, fights, your last fight was devastating, Pavel. You were honestly incredible in that fight. Your pinch work was superb. It was second to none.
Yeah.
Devastating inside the clinch. And I talked about Salim. Most of his work he usually does up inside the clinch, up against the fence. So do you
Yeah,
see that obviously playing another key role in this fight? Because we know you're devastating in the clinch. You love to land them knees. Do you see that
yeah,
again? Key to victory in this
yeah.
fight.
Kick those knees, elbows. There's a little bit everything.
Absolutely. And obviously, we know how good you are at finishing the fight. Most of
Yeah.
your fights end in the first round. Is
Yes.
this another? You talked about there. You might see it go third rounds. What is the recipe for you getting these fights that are finished in the first round? What are you cooking over there?
I don't know. It's just we are working. Usually, we're working on. We watch the guy. Straight away, we analyze like what he's doing wrong or like some weak places, and usually I don't know. It comes for that weak place. Straight away comes in first round for me. And I'm using that.
And do you see another finish happening in the fight? Is that what you see again?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be rushing in this one. My plan is not to rush, like straight away to finish, because Salim can go 3 rounds. But for this fight I was working like on my strength a lot, on the strength. So, and I love the groundwork. I love to take it down, fucking wrap it, and finish there. But usually I don't have a chance to show that on my fights. But most what I'm doing in the gyms, like in the trainings, I love. You don't know how good on control. My control is on the floor. The Salim was fighting the guys. They they didn't have a good control. They was always taking him down, and they didn't have the control. They couldn't control him on the floor, like stop him. Like he was always like getting up and blah blah. But I'm good on that. I can wrap him, and he not even gonna move.
Absolutely. That's also because your hands have been so heavy, Pavel. You've been knocking everyone out, so you haven't having to use that.
Yeah. Yeah, and this, every fight I'm improving. I'm still not in my prime. I think every fight,
Absolutely.
every fight, every training, I'm improving.
Absolutely. I want to talk about someone who's helping them improvements. Over the last few months, you've been training heavily with Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
Talk to me more about that. Obviously, training with Tom Aspinall, we know how good he is, Tom Aspinall. So
Oh yeah.
what's that like being around someone like Tom in camp, preparing for a fight? How good has that been?
It's great. It's really it gives you a lot of experience. And another, I was training in different gyms before, where was not many of the heavyweights. And there I was like, how to say for you, dominate all the time, because they're not big. It's easy to control them and take them down, and all that thing, all the game to set it up easy. But when you train with the lads who are actually bigger than you, better than you, you are getting kicked out in your ass. But it's that's the key when you are improving, you know.
That's it. You got to train with someone better than you to be better. So
You have to train. That's always when I started MMA. I started in one gym. Yeah, I was the weakest there. In some time, like half year, 1 year, I didn't have to train with who there, you know, because I was beating them. I moved to another gym. Always there was people who was beating me. In some time, it's already I started beating them, you know. Now I'm at home, you know, so it's gonna take like a long time for me.
yeah, because I see you've been training with Tom Aspinall, Mick Parkin,
Yeah,
and obviously I see him field the freezers there. So a lot of experience. Has he helped you with this camp? Has he passed anything down? Any pointers, any tricks, anything like that for this fight?
yeah, for sure. Most I was training with the Tom for this fight because Phil and me they are just after the fights.
Mm-hmm.
They had fights like couple weeks ago. Not
Yeah,
weeks, it's already like months. So they are settled down a little bit. They are resting, so they wasn't training. Tom, 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 Tom is the main guy who is always like after the fight week. He had week off and then straight up come back to help me because
yeah, he's got an incredible work ethic, hasn't he? He's going to be going to the top.
Oh yeah,
It's going to help yourself and everyone around him, obviously, because he's been in these sort of situations before. He's going to be fighting for a UFC heavyweight belt, hopefully one day.
yeah, it's soon. That's gonna happen soon. I think we're gonna see that after
Cyril Gane versus Spivak.
and Spivak.
Yeah.
But it's the thing, so it's gonna be like straight for the title, but it's gonna be maybe one more fight with somebody of these guys. You know that he beat already Spivak in the past, so I think Cyril.
Mm-hmm.
If Cyril wins, that's gonna be for sure with the Cyril, 100%. Just I don't know if it's gonna happen this year.
Absolutely agree. In terms of matchups and styles, I would love to see him take on Cyril Gane. I think that would be a fantastic fight. It would definitely entertain the fans, that one.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Pavel. An absolute pleasure. Make sure you catch him next week, September 7th, on the Brave CF 74 and Hexagon MMA 11 card. Pavel, an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank
I'll
you
catch
very much.
you later. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy fight week. Enjoy everything about it, Pavel. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See ya.
Thank you very much.